Hello everyone, my name is Betül. Last week we talked about suprasegmental features in English. So today we are going to talk about intercultural contact. First of all, we have content. What will we learn today? Today we are going to talk about intercultural contact, acculturation, intercultural competence, and critical incidents and reach points. We will look at them in detail. Yes, first of all, we have a question in here. What is intercultural contact? Intercultural contact means that different people from different cultures, different countries come together, meet, and communicate with each other. This is the intercultural contact. And also, intercultural contact doesn't have to be just like for the intercultural contact, you don't have to travel great distances or just cross the borders. You can actually, it is a part of our life. So we can come across it at any part of our life, our daily life. Maybe it can take place like we are at work or like what else, or at during our leisure times. For example, as you know, in our university campus, you can see a lot of international students that come to this university to study. So you can see them, you can talk, you can meet, communicate them. This is the intercultural contact. So let's look at the intercultural contact from a historical perspective. Um, as you know, early humans interact with each other with different ways. Like, for example, they trade or they communicate with like migration or some words affect the communication between them. So first of all, they communicate with these ways. And after that, we have colonialism. It's like I remember that at the 18th century, the European powers managed the nations and they reshaped their cultures, their interactions. And after that, globalization. Actually, globalization has significantly increased the interaction between people thanks to the international organizations or like international study programs like Erasmus or like for example social media. It's they help the people to connect with other and connect with each other and um, help people to communicate with them, improve their social interact. So it has an important effect on the intercultural contact, we can say. So we have acculturation. Acculturation means that like adapting to new cultures. For example, for to describe this, we have two types of curve in here. I will explain it for you. Like U curve, as you see, first of all, in here, you leave your home, like for example, for studying, for living in another country, you leave your home. And after that, when you encounter a different culture, when you go to a different country, you encounter a different culture. So you have a culture shock because it is different your like mother culture. It is different because you have culture shock. And after that, you have acculturation. It's like, for example, you need to you try to adapt to the new culture, and this is the acculturation. For example, as you remember in MOOC, we have some international students that go went to the Erasmus for studying for different countries. First of all, they feel like first of all, they feel challenged. They may feel confused first of all, but after that, after culture shock, they start to adapt to the um, new culture. This is the acculturation. And after that, in the W curve, you can see the actually same stage for this. But first of all, leave your home, have a culture shock, and after that, acculturation. And after that, this is a new starting for you. You return your home, reverse the culture shock. It means that the new culture and your like mother culture is are different from each other. So you have a culture shock. And after that, you adapt to your new culture and also your mother culture. This is the readjustment with home culture. This is the double curve. Uh, and also, but these W and U curve are not enough to express people's emotions, people's environment, because everyone has different environments, everyone has different personal characteristics. So to understand it better, we have also Yang Kim's theory of cross-cultural adaptation. This is a spiral model that, first of all, you can see we have stress for like first of all, when we come across a new culture, when we go to a new, different country, of course we get stressed because we don't know anything. So it makes us a bit confused. But after that, over time, we start to adaptation. We adapt to new culture. We learn something about this. So this is the stress adaptation, and over time you um, adapt, you get used to this culture. This is the theory of Yang Kim's. And also facilitating intercultural competence. First of all, we have a question. How do we develop intercultural competence? Actually, to answer this question, you need to know something about the cultures, traditions, or um, like values of the society or the country. You need to know that. And also, we have Michael Byron's models of intercultural competence. There are some steps for this. First of all, knowledge. First of all, as I said before, you need to know something about the culture. You need to get some opinion about this. For example, you can learn the traditions, values, or something else. And like attitude, attitude is like, um, how should I say? For example, you need to be open to new cultures. You need to like you need to be respectful. You need to open to new cultures. And after that, skills of interpreting and relating. It means that you need to adapt to this culture and skills of discovery and interaction. You need to interact with the other people in this country and critical cultural awareness. It is, I think, the most important one because you need to be aware of the different cultures, different countries, different people. You need to be aware of them. And also facilitating intercultural competence, as I said before. We have a Kasım model. Actually, it is the simplified version of the Michael Byram's model. You also, as I said before, you have to knowledge about the culture, about the traditions, values of a country, of a um, culture, and you need to be aware of that and skills. Like you need to, how should I say? Um, Actually, you need to be communicate effectively with the other people in these countries. And we have attitudes also. And intercultural contact, critical incidents, and reach points. First of all, critical incidents means that moments of misunderstanding or confusion in an intercultural interaction. Sometimes when we encounter a different culture, encounter a new culture, sometimes we can misunderstood some attitude, or we can get confused about it because it is different from our like mother culture. It is different. So this is the critical incident. So also we have reach points. It means that a communication breakdown that gives us an opportunity to learn about another culture. It is also, as I said before, it is an opportunity to learn something about a different culture. It is the reach point. And analyzing a critical incident. First of all, we have observations. For example, I will explain it with an example. Like, for example, you are a teacher and you have a Japanese student. While communicating with her or his, is the student always avoids eye contact while talking. Maybe you can think that the student is shy or uninterested in the lessons, in the school lessons. You may think like that. It is the reaction part. And when we look at the critical analysis, maybe as a teacher, maybe you don't know the in Japanese culture, avoiding eye contact means like showing your respect. It is the critical analysis, and how teacher can be aware of these cultural differences. It is there are further questions and reflections. So I can say that we need to be aware of these kind of different cultures, because in the future as a teachers, we can also different kind of students like this, so we need to be aware of them. And I think that's all for today. This is some of my comments from the MOOC. Thank you for listening. See you again next week.